A legendary troll showed up uninvited, tearing off the bar's roof, yet the reckless people wanted to take a photo with the monster. This handsome-looking monster is precisely the troll from Nordic fairy tales. Years ago, they once coexisted peacefully with humans, but with the rise of the church, trolls were regarded as embodiments of evil. Under the leadership of King Olaf, the entire tribe was nearly exterminated. It wasn't until years later that these giants finally saw the light of day again. Nora is an expert in the study of mythological stories. Under the influence of his father, he has been fascinated by the legends of trolls since childhood. That afternoon, his friend Andre suddenly visited, having taken on a secret mission and needing Nora's help. The two took a helicopter to an abandoned power station, but it was guarded by layers of soldiers, and what they were protecting was hidden underground. The troll in front of us has been in slumber since it was discovered last century. To be safe, the cave is filled with ultraviolet lights to ensure it can be petrified instantly. Scientists spent years studying the troll's physiological structure, even attempting to awaken it, but all to no avail. However, Nora understood that these people's intentions were far from just scientific research. He pretended to go to the bathroom, then quietly slipped into the corridor bridge and took the elevator to the top. The troll was still asleep, unaware of the human's arrival. Nora approached the troll and placed his palm on its nose, then began to hum a Norwegian lullaby his father had taught him. Suddenly, the staff monitoring the troll noticed the instruments showing signs of life, but Nora did not realize the troll was waking up as he was about to turn and leave. The troll, which had been asleep for hundreds of years, obviously did not expect so many humans to be staring at it. It noticed the iron chains on its wrist and began to grow impatient. Chief Scientist Marion quickly ordered the ultraviolet lights to start warming up, ready to press the button immediately in case of an emergency. However, facing such a giant beast, everyone couldn't help but feel a bit nervous.
Noticing the anomaly, Nora hurriedly rushed into the elevator while the troll grabbed the chain in its hand.
Fortunately, there was no danger. The staff scattered in fright, and in a moment of distraction, the man was crushed flat. Luckily, Andre's wife knew the location of the back door, allowing the four of them to escape in a sorry state. The troll just glanced at them and then walked into the depths of the forest without looking back. With the help of the military, everyone was moved to a military base. Soon, the Prime Minister of Norway also arrived there. It turned out he had long known about the existence of the troll and had opposed it before. However, the situation is becoming increasingly serious, and only by quickly finding the troll and eliminating it can the safety of Norwegian civilians be ensured. But Nora suddenly stated that the troll is originally a part of the natural ecosystem, so should it be completely eradicated just because it might threaten humans? But the Prime Minister obviously could not understand the mindset of the Holy Troll, and soon he appointed Colonel Chris as the leader of this troll hunting operation. Nora understood that he could not change the Prime Minister's mind, so he approached Chris, hoping to join him. Unable to refuse, Chris had to agree to Nora's request. Since the troll rampaged through the city 3 years ago, they have built a special helicopter equipped with high-power ultraviolet lights on both sides, capable of instantly turning the troll back into stone. But just at this moment, Marion also came over, wanting to go along as well. Soon, everyone boarded the helicopter and began searching for the troll. The scene shifts to young people partying in a bar, but suddenly the ground starts shaking violently. Everyone stood frozen in place. People hadn't realized the danger was about to arrive and took out their phones to take pictures, but the next second, at this moment, Chris arrived at the scene piloting the helicopter. He quickly turned on the ultraviolet lights on both sides and charged towards the troll. Under the ultraviolet light, the troll's body began to burn intensely. Chris hurriedly ordered a retreat until the troll turned back into stone, but he clearly underestimated the troll's strength. The next second, the helicopter completely lost control and then crashed to the ground. Watching his teammates die tragically before his eyes, an enraged Chris set the ultraviolet lamp to maximum power, but if he really charged forward in a fit of anger, it would surely end in the destruction of the helicopter and loss of life. Both sides were at a stalemate.